Messages in Horizon are the content that you send to your contacts through your campaigns. So it could be your emails, your SMS text messages, and so on. So let's take a look in the content section of Horizon at how we set these up. Okay, so you click on content. The first thing you see is a listing of all your message content. So I've got here all the messages I've previously created, and I can view them, edit them, clone and make a copy of them, delete them, or I can click add new message content here to create a new one. So that's what we'll do. Okay, so the first thing you need to do when you're adding a new piece of message content is to give it a name. So let's do that. You can optionally add some comments to it too. And the different things you can do in Horizon with message content, first of all, we've got opt-in categories here. So watch our separate video on opt-in categories to learn what they are and why they're so important. This message is going to be to do with news, so I'll tag it with the opt-in category of news. And down here we have the different tick boxes for the different kinds of content, the different media that you can use in your message. So for example, it could be just an email message. Although Horizon is not just email, it's cross-channel. So you can create a message that can go out to your contacts which contains an SMS text as well, or maybe an outbound voice call. And depending on the license you have for Horizon, you might also have permission to send fax messages, pager messages, a whole bunch of other different communication types. So as you add those different media types, you'll see tabs appear, and you can just click on and then start creating your content. And we've got things like personalization here, smart insert, so we can add people's first names to personalize that message to them. We've got a bunch of different controls depending if it's voice. You can add a WAV file, a recorded audio file, use text-to-speech synthesis, so you type some text and Horizon turns it into a computerized voice to then make the call and play that message to your recipient. Or you could run an iModule, so an application maybe for an appointment or payment reminder call. A bunch of different things you can do. Okay, on email we've got all the regular things you'd expect, like the friendly sender name, so for example Chris Jeans, the subject line, the actual content and so on. A couple of things I'd like to show you now before we finish this video. One is around templates and one is around email layouts. So to make it quick and easy to create your content, you don't want to start from scratch every time. So one thing you can do in Horizon is to create some reusable templates. So what I'm going to do here is just select a template for my new message content. Here's a list of the templates I have. I'm going to select newsletter email. When you select that template, Horizon pulls in that existing templated content into your message. So here we go. I can see this template has an email and an SMS version. So these are a good starting point now for my newsletter. So the SMS might contain some existing text. Hi, first name, newsletter's out, and a link to the web page. And my email, again, pulled in through the template, contains the title, the logo, the greeting, maybe my lead message, and some links back to my blogs, and some social sharing links, and so on. So templates are a great way of starting a new message with some existing content to get you going. So you might create templates for your standard newsletter email, for a promotional offer email, and so on, just with all the regular kinds of things that you might want to include in that. Okay, the other thing we want to talk about now is layouts. So I can see here that this template I selected contains an email component that's based on a layout, and the layout is this Crease Jeans campaign email layout, and that looks like this. Now the layout controls things like the which parts of this email are editable by me, and I can see here I've got these dotted black lines around certain areas called the heading content 1, content 2, content 3, content 4. They're the areas of this email I can edit. Below that I've got some other non-editable areas with some merge tags to pull in information about my business and my telephone and fax number, my email address and so on. And all my view in a browser links, my forward to a friend link, the unsubscribe link and so on. Now they're based on a layout. Let me show you how that works. So if I was to select a different layout here, let me just go in and select, let's say this layout here, layout E. What Horizon does is pulls in a different look and feel to my email. It's kept the same content, it's just moved it around according to the way that these content areas are laid out on this email layout. and I've got some slightly different static footer content down here. That's all pulled in from the layout. So the three things to bear in mind on Horizon message content. Firstly, you can build it up from scratch with your opt-in categories and different media types. Secondly, should you want to, you can start from a template as a starting point to put in some existing content into your new message. And thirdly, on the email component of that message, you can select a layout to determine the look and feel of that email, the editable content areas, and any static footer information and so on. So there we go, message content, templates, and email layouts. Thanks for watching.